have never been more important than they are today. Everywhere you turn, there seem to be reasons to give up or not even try at all. We want to be the light in these times and an inspiration for others to keep pushing forward. My journey of growth comes through humility, and I welcome all who are looking to grow with me. Thanks for tuning in to the Crew First Culture Podcast. Hello everybody, welcome back once again. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. So today, Monday morning, like we discussed last week, going to kind of just hit you with a short episode just to hopefully start your week off right, something positive to listen to, positive to think about, something just to maybe stir something in you to want to keep pushing forward and grow and learn and start your week off right. So this week is really just going to be kind of feeding off of I guess you call it a quote. It's basically something I saw on Instagram, but you could tell that it was copied from something else. But it comes from Mark Vonappen with Fully Involved. And I'll read you the whole thing and then just kind of dig into a few short thoughts and leave it at that. It's actually something that it may be enjoyable to kind of dig in even further, maybe a full episode at some point. But here we go. A winning culture is deliberately accomplished. It's something that is worked at daily, and there isn't some big reveal like the opening of a Christmas present that touts its arrival. A successful culture reveals itself slowly, innocently, and you have to step away from the process sometimes to reveal the effects of your efforts. Patience is not only a virtue, it is vital to maintaining your sanity when trying to implement positive change. So that really spoke to me when I saw this. I saw this last week and screenshot the whole thing and kind of instantly thought to myself, I really want to dig in to this at least a little bit for a Monday. And, I just think there's a lot there. And like I said, maybe there's more to it than just a short kind of Monday episode in there. But I want to definitely start out with one thing that is really, really stands out to me and that kind of, sparked some thoughts in me is the part where he talks about there's not a great reveal, just an awesome point in time where you could say, oh wow, it's happened. It's finally happened. It's a slow process, and it takes a lot of work and a lot of time to change culture. And I love what he says right here, that sometimes you have to step back. You have to step away from the process to realize the effects of your effort. And that spoke to me because this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to change culture. I'm a station officer, so I obviously want to change the culture of my little circle, my station. But I want that to turn into kind of indirectly bigger circles. I want my culture at my station to be something that others want to replicate. And so it kind of spreads. And yeah, it may look a little different, but it started because somebody saw something they liked in our station, in our crew. And so it kind of spreads indirectly. That's kind of where I'm going at with that. And, it's something I want so bad to start and to accomplish. And sometimes I'm a very impatient person. A lot of times I'm a very impatient person. So sometimes it gets frustrating to me because I want to see these great changes. I want to see the end result. I want to see the buy-in, and I want to see that culture change right now. And it's good for me to see a quote like this that makes me realize this is not, okay, if we're going to put it in other terms, if we're talking about the tortoise and the hare, we're not talking about the hare in this race. We're talking about the tortoise in this race. And as most of you, I would assume, knows, the tortoise wins. And it took patience, it took continuous drive, it took a lot of work, but the tortoise won. And that's where we're going. That's the race we're racing, and the fight we're fighting. A slow race, whatever you want to call it. But it's the end result is so, it just means so much. Hopefully it means so much to you. It means so much to the people that are in your small circle. It means so much to the fire service. And so, I don't want to get into a lot of it, because I'm trying to keep these Monday episodes fairly short, but I hope that's something for you to think about during the week, just to take a step back sometimes. If you're getting frustrated because you're wanting to make changes, you're wanting to do good things, and it just seems like nothing is happening right, nothing is working right. It seems like you're just putting so much effort into everything, and just nothing is changing. Well, maybe you need to take a step back, and maybe you need to kind of adjust your perspective. I know that sometimes I get frustrated because I don't feel like I'm really getting the things accomplished that I feel like I should, or that I feel like I'm a good enough leader that I should be doing this or that, or whatever it is. But if I really take a step back and say, maybe I need to adjust the parameters of what I'm judging myself by, maybe instead of expecting to help 100 people, I just need to focus on that 1 or 2 people that really truly need my help. And if I'm doing that, then maybe that's all I am here to do right now, and the rest will come later. Whatever it is, I'm just making stuff up right now just to kind of, to hopefully let you see things in a different light. But so I'll leave you with that, is just take a step back today or this week and see the good that is happening. Especially if you're somebody that has gotten frustrated with the slow progress of change, the slow progress of bettering a culture, you're wanting to affect a lot of people, but maybe you just need to step back and say, hey, I want to be helpful to a lot of people, but at least right now I know that I'm being helpful to a couple people, whatever it is. And everybody's story is different, and I'm not ever possibly going to just come up with little, stories that speak to every single person. But I hope that I kind of bring up a thought that stirs something in you, and it gives you a little bit more drive to keep pushing, because this is a long, long, long race. If you're talking about affecting good, positive change in a culture, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of focus, and you just got to push, keep going. And so everybody out there that's with me, you're trying to do good things and trying to maybe change something that should be better. We just got to keep going, and it's a lot easier when you have others that are on that same mission as you. You may not even be in the same state or country, but it's so funny that the more you branch out, the more you find people long ways away that are fighting the same fight as you. And so I appreciate your time. I hope this kind of helps you to maybe give you something to think about for the week, and maybe helps you to see that it's okay to not have it all right in front of you all the time. There's bigger things going that maybe even underneath the surface that you won't be able to see for a while. And so it's doing good things. You're doing good things. As long as you're doing the right thing for the right reason in the right ways, good things will happen. And you just got to keep doing that. So I appreciate your time. I hope you have a great week. Look forward to talking to you again on Thursday. And until then, you stay safe and take care of each other. Thank you.